Greetings and welcome to your weekly radio update from CCRP. CCRP Jamaica is a non-profit, non-denominational and non-political membership organization for individuals aged 40 and over. Jean Lowry Chin founded CCRP as a tribute to her mother and the other seniors who guided her company Procom, and this following its 30th anniversary. Our mission? To ensure the talent, experience, and wisdom of seniors are respected, to ensure seniors enjoy the quality of life they deserve, to empower seniors to continue contributing to their communities, country, and region. This program is proudly brought to you by Juicy Patties, always serving the land we love, from serving seriously good Jamaican food to empowering our communities. Juicy is proud to nourish Jamaica in every way. In this week's update, we'll be joined by CCRP member Mrs Irene Walter with some hand-picked highlights of her full and vibrant life. Clocking 90 active years of excellence just last month, Mrs Walter is a recipient of the CCRP Living Legacy Award, and among other successful assignments, she has served as Chancellor of the International University of the Caribbean, the IUC. But before we get to the conversation, a little family business. Help us to continue advocating for your rights and assisting seniors in need. When you're a CCRP member, you're actively supporting the rights of seniors and the elderly and assisting in our outreach program. If you're 40 or over, you are eligible to join us with CCRP. For a fee of only 3,000 Jamaican dollars per year, CCRP opens up a world of exciting events. There are excursions, socials, opportunities for personal development. Members also have access to discounts of up to 30% from our over 100 discount partners. CCRP offers 2 health insurance plans underwritten by Sagicor and an international health plan underwritten by Lloyd's of London. There's also the VCIC J&GI Silver Shield plan for motor and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. For more information, to join online, visit our website, ccrponline.org. As CCRP members, please check your emails for information on this month's excursion to the Cedars Estate in St. Mary, and call our organizer, Charmaine Harrison, to book your seat on the bus. You can look forward to a day of endless fun. Charmaine will be at the CCRP head office tomorrow, Monday, to sign you up for this excursion. On next Sunday's program, we'll speak with Ms. Sherry Gay Johnson, Public Relations Officer of our sponsor, Juicy Patties, about their elderly soup feeding program. And now to the core of this week's update. We head off to the energy to feel that beautiful energy of our nonagenarian CCRP Living Legacy Awardee, former Chancellor of IUC, among many other accomplishments. Mrs. Irene Walter, howdy and welcome to the update, our legend.
Well, thank you very much, Jerry. I'm so happy to be talking with you. Our conversations have always been very interesting.
Absolutely. One of the things you said when we spoke last time informally, so starting with it, because it hit me and I think people would like to hear, is that throughout your life, women and vibrant women have been a constant plus. So you've had great role models. Tell us about that.
Oh, yes. I owe so much to the mentors in my life. From the beginning, at 7 years old, there was Mrs. McPherson at Almond Town Primary School, who I remember there was a little joke. You know, we would gather around her desk to read, and my surname then was Reed, and so when she would reach me, she would say, "Read," and everybody would laugh to her. But I remember the days when she was preparing us for the inspector to come to school, and we would do our press books with the best compositions in it. It was really a good time. And then I went on to Kingston Senior School, where I met the indomitable Olga Banks. Now her son was in fact the first manager of NCB after a career with Barclays Bank. But that woman saw something in me, and in fact she pressed me to do the 3rd Jamaican local examination at age 13. Wow. And can you imagine that I came 3rd in the island? This was an examination that was set for 18-year-olds, and I came 3rd in the island. And she contacted Ivy Grant at Camperdown. Camperdown High School was then private secondary school. And she said, I have this bright young lady here. I would like her to have a secondary education, but she cannot afford it. And Mrs. Grant graciously and kindly, benevolently gave me a scholarship which lasted for 2 years, at the end of which I was able to do the senior Cambridge examination and got a grade 1.
Wow.
So I owe a great deal of gratitude to these women who have played such a significant role in my life.
Mm-hmm. You also talk very lovingly of how valuable family ties have been. Give us a piece of that account.
Oh, yes. First of all, I had a mother who was warm and kind and supportive throughout my entire life. And then I am very proud to say that I'm a close relative of O.T. Fairclough. Now, I hope you know who O.T. Fairclough is, because he's supposed to be the founder of the People's National Party.
Absolutely.
Yes. So that I have strong family ties to people who have achieved. And
Yes.
those have been models for me.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Another thing I found really amazing, and something my own mother emphasized, is just how solid primary education used to be. As a matter of fact, it's my mother with her pre-independence education at the basic level that helped me to pass A-level maths.
That's right. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. It was a sound education, and I don't know what has been what has happened to the Jamaica local examinations, but it was for poor people the avenue to further education.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
It was the entrance examination to teachers' colleges as well as other professions. Kingston Technical School, a lot of youngsters who graduated from Kingston Senior School went on to the Jamaica Technical High School and became professionals in those areas.
Yes, amazing.
Based on the teacher's scholarship, I went to Shortwood Teachers College,
Right.
but got married soon after, and therefore, and had a family, and therefore I did not teach immediately after leaving Shortwood. And then my marriage broke down, and so I had to seek a job. And so I found a job at the University of the West Indies and was employed as a temporary clerk. Well, it was remarkable because the job that they gave me to do in 3 months was finished in 6 weeks, and they just didn't know what to do with me. So the registrar, Dr. Springer at that time, decided that he would find something for me to do, and that was the indexing of the minutes of the Senate and the Finance and General Purposes Committee, something that had not been done since 1947.
Wow.
And based on the work that I did there, I was employed as a supervisory clerk to start a new system in the records room. And during that time, the university started its part-time course, part-time degree course. And guess who registered? Irene.
Well, why not?
and so I finished the course in record time, in 4 years instead of 5 years, and was immediately recruited to the administrative staff of the University of the West Indies. So I became an assistant registrar and served in that capacity for 6 years. Now, it was during that time, Aubrey Fraser, who was the director, lost his registrar. And so he approached the registrar, Carl Jackman of the University of the West Indies, and said, would you lend me Irene for part of the time? So it is that I was holding 2 registrar posts at the same time and being paid 2 salaries at the same time.
Wow.
That was a real breakthrough. And so that in the first year of the Norman Manley Law School, I served as registrar of the law school. Agri-Irons, those young men who came in as 18-year-olds.
Yes.
Terence Forrester. And they all passed through my hands. So I was very comfortable in that job.
Yes.
And the Vice Chancellor, Sir Roy Marshall, called one day to say that this new organization was being established, 1973. This was 1974. The agreement had been signed by the 16 Caribbean territories to establish a Caribbean Examinations Council, and that there was an opening for the head of the Western Region Office in Jamaica, and that I should apply. I was so upset. I was so comfortable in my job and thought, why did he want to get rid of me? Well, I put in an application and was successful, and therefore was appointed the first pro-registrar and deputy registrar of the Caribbean Examinations Council at the ripe old age of 38.
Wow.
I was able to serve the Caribbean Examinations Council for 27 years.
The IUC, Chancellor, how did that come about, that role?
Oh, Lord, no. The IUC is an agency of the United Church in the Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. And it started as a Melnathan Institute in 1994 as a training institute, and I was asked while at CXC to serve on the board, and I continued to serve on the board until in 2005 when the status changed to the International University of the Caribbean. At that time, Sir Howard Cook was the Chancellor, and I was appointed the Pro-Chancellor to him. I served the IUC as the university from 2005 to 2021, and thought that I would pass over the mantle to someone else. To quote a phrase that is well known, age is just a number. Right. And once you're active, and my days are quite full, I still serve as vice chair of the Camperdown School Board. I also hold posts within my own church as chairman of some committees, and not only that, everybody knows now that I was a top student in the National Senior Citizens Computer Program.
That's right.
Yes, much was made of that at the 89 years old, I was still in training. But keeping your mind occupied and doing some exercises, I want to tell you that because with age comes some disabilities, so you need to ensure that you are in good health. And so my days are quite full, doing some committee work, supporting my alma mater and my church, and as well as doing exercise programs.
Right. Definitely an example, the embodiment of life to the fullest. Thank you so much, Mrs. Irene Walter. Thank you. Blessings to you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Wonderful. CCRP Living Legacy Awardee, vibrant, knowledgeable, and accomplished Caribbean woman, Chancellor of the IUC, and she can do a whole lot of things continually, on and off, and not retiring completely, but always retiring, reinventing, doing so much, many with joy. Until next Sunday at 3 for all things CCRP, visit our website at CCRP Online. You can also find us on YouTube at CCRP Jamaica. The Caribbean Community of Retired Persons, CCRP, is a non-profit membership organization for persons 40 and over, retired or preparing for retirement. CCRP was founded in January 2010 by Jean Laurie Chin as a 30th anniversary project of her company. Program in honor of her mother and senior mentors. The program is proudly brought to you by Juicy Patties, always serving the land we love, from serving seriously good Jamaican food to empowering our communities. Juicy is proud to nourish Jamaica in every way.
Jamaica, active for the good of our nation.